provided a means to annul their schemes. Nonetheless, neither the government-supported Maulvis nor the Maulvis in opposition to us are our friends or well-wishers. However, at times Allah the Almighty makes such arrangements that the opponents clash with one another. So because of this convention that took place earlier, Allah had provided the foundation for the later extremist procession to be a failure. Anyhow, we are also grateful to the government that since then, generally speaking, the attitude of most of the leaders, apart from just a few exceptions, has been improved in favor of us. Here I should also mention something, that just like after the Lahore martyrdoms, in certain areas of Africa, Allah the Almighty demonstrated examples of sincerity and loyalty of various members of the Jamaat, and in which there were also bets where people pledge allegiance as well. Similarly, the events in Indonesia has led to the path of truth of the Jamaat opening up. And pious-natured people have been given the opportunity to identify the truth. From an area in Africa, a Murabbi Sahib wrote that on the internet, I saw the incident in Indonesia, and I became extremely distressed. It was a very emotional disposition. I was crying watching this video. He writes that on that very same day, coincidentally in the evening, some non-Ahmadi guests, dignitaries, and also members of the ulama, the clergy, there was a tablighi sitting, or a sitting for preaching, that was on that day. So he says, on the television, with regard to all the beastly scenes that occurred, I played a recording of it. And he said that I said to the guest that first watch this, then we shall begin our discussion. And he also explained the details surrounding it, that this is what is happening with Ahmadis. So the Murabbi Sahib writes that when I played the recording, that not a minute had yet passed of it, when a Malim, Hazur says the clergy or the Maulvi or the Imam, they are called Malim in Africa. So the writer says that that person stood up, and he put his hand on his head and he started crying uncontrollably. And he said, are these Muslims who are displaying this barbarism and cruelty? Are these the people who are doing all of this in the name of the Holy Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him? So this Malim said, I completely renounce this type of Islam, of such Muslims. And I announce that from today I am an Ahmadi, and that my bet, pledge of allegiance, should be taken immediately. So Hazur says the combined bet was going to be taken place afterwards in a group. However, even before that, Allah the Almighty, seeing his actions, enabled an important Imam to take the bet, the oath of allegiance. So this Imam also said that I pledge this also, that in reprisal to the 3 martyrdoms, inshallah, God enabling, I will bring 3 villages into the fold of Ahmadiyya, the true Islam. May Allah the Almighty enable him to achieve this. So if the enemy desires to plot in secret, if it uses apparent affection in their schemes, or if they oppose openly, to try and make the followers of this Prophet become terrified, or if to try and make them turn back in any way, however, leaving aside the believers with strong faith who do not fear, moreover, such people's conspiracies immediately opens the hearts of the righteous people and blows such an intense wind in our favor that the work our missionaries could not accomplish in 1 year, it is achieved in just a moment as a result of the enemy's conspiracies. Therefore, who can stop the work of Allah? But these arrogant people will never understand that Allah the Almighty says that He never